How does the definition of the situation shape social interaction? Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling at ease or tense just based on how you interpret the environment. That's the power of how we define the situation. In sociology, especially within the idea of symbolic interactionism, this concept is key. It shows us that our actions aren't just reactions to what's objectively happening but are shaped by how we perceive and interpret those happenings. Think about it this way. When you see someone smiling, you might think they are friendly. But if you interpret that same smile as sarcastic, your response will be different. This shows that the meaning we give to symbols like facial expressions, words, or gestures influences how we behave. It's not just about what is happening but about what we believe is happening. In everyday life, this process is happening constantly. For example, if a teacher sees a student whispering and defines it as misbehavior, they might scold the student. But if they see it as a sign of friendship or collaboration, they might ignore it or even praise it. The way people see the situation guides their reactions. This idea is rooted in the belief that social reality is created through shared meanings. When people interact, they negotiate what a situation means. For instance, a handshake can mean greeting or agreement, but only if both people see it that way. If one person sees it as a casual gesture and the other as a formal contract, their interaction will reflect those different definitions. The process works through observing symbols and cues like language, gestures, or roles. People interpret these based on past experiences and social learning. They then assign meaning to the situation and the people involved. Depending on that meaning, they act accordingly. If someone sees a gathering as a celebration, they might be cheerful. If they see it as a stressful meeting, they might be anxious or distant. Two people in the same setting can act very differently because they define the situation differently. One might see a job interview as an opportunity, while another might see it as a threat. Their behaviors will reflect those perceptions. These meanings are not fixed but are negotiated through ongoing interactions. For example, in family life, shared rituals like holidays or meals help reinforce how members see their relationship. If everyone agrees that a holiday is about family bonding, their actions will support that. If someone sees it as a time to compete or show off, their behavior might shift the mood. Labeling theory also shows how defining a behavior as deviant influences social interaction. If society labels a person as a troublemaker, others will treat them differently, and the person might start acting in ways that fit that label. In school, if a teacher believes a student is capable, the student might perform better because they see themselves as competent. But if the teacher doubts them, the student might act less confident and perform worse. Overall, how we define the situation shapes what we do and how we interact. It's about the meanings we assign and how those meanings guide our behavior. This idea helps us understand that social order isn't just handed down but is created through ongoing human interactions. It shows that we are active participants in shaping our social world, not just passive recipients of external forces.